With the 247th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tommy Akingbesote, defensive tackle, Maryland.
When the Dallas Cowboys made their final pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, they didn't just wrap up their class, they may have uncovered one of the most intriguing development prospects in the entire draft. With raw tools that jump off the screen, Akingbesote flashes a rare burst for his size, violent hands, and explosive first step that when timed right puts offensive linemen on skates. When his college production wasn't always consistent, his tape always showed flashes of dominance, especially when he lined up as a 3-tech and shaded looks. He was a rotational piece at Maryland, but scouts raved about his upside, body control, and ability to penetrate gaps. His play strength and leverage still need refinement, but you can't teach his twitch. The Cowboys are betting with the right coaching, this final round flyer could develop into a surplus disruptor in Matt Eberflus's scheme. So now questions. What does his film actually tell us? So let's take a look at Tommy Akingbesote in this game right here. First play up, they're going to be zoning to him. The defense look like they're in a 4-2, 4-3 under, because I think they're putting the 1/2 eye towards the running back, but they're going to be zoning towards Akingbesote's way. He's right here, and they're going to be doing a zone step right here, zone step, zone step. Now the whole point of a zone is just to, get the hat play side and cross his, and be able to push this guy Akingbesote right here. But he does a good job of getting a vertical push right here to disrupt the zone in this concept that we will see right now. So here we go. Here he is right here. Get that nice push. Beautiful. Rewind it one more time. This is how he gets the nice. His quickness is a very much so a weapon, because his quickness, all get off is, if you beat the offensive lineman who's right here late out of his stance getting off, you're gonna meet contact first, and if you can drive on that, he does that, and he disrupts, and he's able to shed this block right here, which is very impressive of keeping the hands free. Here he is on his pass rushing down. They're gonna be sliding to his side, so he's gonna have the zone side of the protection. If you've been watching me, you know that the offensive linemen, they don't just block. They have zone slides where the center will show it off, and the backside are on man, which means they're man on man with the backside. But if he's with the zone, that means it's 2 on 3, and he's gonna defeat this. And he's gonna have some type of double team off bat, which I'm gonna show. So let's just take a look at the film. Here he is, fighting off the center. That's a great athletic play right there. I wanted to show. Fights off the center, comes off. I don't like how he allows his hands right there were kind of lazy. I love that he kept working it, but he allowed the offensive lineman to his body. At the next level, he's gonna have to definitely work on that, because offensive lineman, when at the NFL level right here, he would have been dead, right here. When he fired off and he's leaning against the guy right there, all that right there, I appreciate you keeping the hand free, but you're just leaning against the guy, man. Good offensive lineman just gonna pull the chair from you because you're obviously leaning, but good job by him. And this is a very athletic play. I think this is very much so NFL level. That little dive at the end, to be at his size, that's a freakish athlete right there. That's really good right there. Here he is again. This time he's lined up over 79 in this 1 or 2 eye shade. He's the under, and he's once again they're zoning the protection towards him. But this time, like, he actually sees two people. So, but look at his initial quickness right here on this play right here. Just a dancing bear. Look, that's a very good, swim move, like nice initial, step. Keep catching the offensive lineman leaning and lunging right here, right there, and then a running back is still. It's 3 people on him, so he creates pressure solely by himself. But his quickness is his best friend. So if he can continue to get better and quicker with that, he is a true tech, 3 tech. Check him out again right here. As I highlight, he's in this true 3 technique. This is where he's at his home. As we know, Matt Eberflus really values that 3 tech, and why it's important, especially in a base front, because they got to guard all these gaps right here, from B gap to the potential C gap. Just be able to have that lateral quickness and everything like that to anchor multiple gaps at a time. So he's gonna get a zone 1 right here, and look at him how he's gonna attack and stay engaged right here, and almost gets the tackle right here. Here we go. Look at him right here. His quickness, he's a true 3 tech. Right there, gets the guard turned, doesn't let the guard get his hat play side to shield him off fully, because if he does, this play can actually bend for more. He stays free within the gap, but doesn't quite make the tackle. Start over again. Here he is, gets a punch, doesn't quite make the tackle right there, but he's in great position right there. Just need him to finish right there on that play to, that's his next step right there. Here he is again versus USC. He's in this true 3 tech over the guard right here, as you see, over number 70. And look at just we're in pass pro again. His feet is quick. He's just much quicker than these guys. Here he is, gets him again with that aqua boogie, that swimmer. Hoop right over it. Pressure in the count, in initial pressure. You know what I'm saying? Nothing beats interior pressure, man. This what terrifies a quarterback right here. Having that interior pressure in your face like that, you can't do nothing. Good job by the quarterback, sidestepping. But like that, getting beat like that initially, man, you know what I'm saying? But and rattles it. He does his job right there, as the defensive tackle right there. But the initial quickness is going to be his best friend. He is a true 3 tech, because his initial quickness is his best friend. Any lazy feet of an offensive lineman in the NFL, if he catches anybody being lazy footed, it's over. It's over. Here he is again versus Minnesota. I'm telling you, I think he's like a perfect, D tackle in terms of just zone, being able to stop the zone in the 3 tech. Because I've never seen it really, on film in these plays right here, how he's being done right here, just because he's not letting the guard get his hat play side. I'm telling you, if this guy's hat play side, this guy's fully covered up, which gives his running back a 2-way go once he gets the ball, and that's a bad situation. But he does a good job. Like, he steps, since he's so quick. If he knows where the play is going and he's so quick, it's pretty much over, because like he's pretty much faster than a lot of these college level guards. And look at this play right here. Like he's so much faster than him, so he can beat them to the spot. So the guy can't get his hat play side, and he's gonna sit there and he's just gonna anchor, get extension with his long arms, get extension, and then being able to fall off and contribute on the tackle, which is very much more important. Here he is again, zone to the other side, 3 technique, over the guard. He knows the zone is coming. I guess they saw it on film. They had the same formation where they doing this cross zone. And here he is again, stepping right, beats the guy to the gap, to the B gap. Make sure he extends. Keep that. It's important for him to extend right there, so he can keep his arm free, so he can be able to shed smoothly, and so he can come off and make the tackle right there. Look at the running back, dog, number 7 again. He's just a pure zone. When it comes to zone, defending the zone run, he can defend the zone run. He can defend the zone run off his ass, but you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now I found a gap scheme run that they actually did. They tried. So this is gonna be very much so important. Like I said, don't take this for face value, Cowboys fans, and think he can do that at the next level every time. So right here, they're gonna be comboing. They're gonna be doing, this is a gap. The whole point is combo to this guy right here. Akingbesote, I keep telling you, his superpower is his quickness. So like this initial first step right here, it's important for him to be faster than these 2 guys combined, or at least get, be faster than at least one of these guys. Because like we're gonna see right here on this play, they're not going to be able to fully, in order for this block to work, they have to be on the same plane and move him in a certain direction this way. If any of these guys on different directions, it's going to be harder to move the D tackle, especially if he's just playing technically sound and with leverage and everything like that. So let me show you right here how he gets off faster than the guard, and then the tackle cannot help out. So he gets off faster than the guard. I'll show it again. He gets off faster than the guard. Guard is just off balance, and guess what? He's just able to just stay anchored, moving with the tackle. Stay anchored, moving with the tackle, because the guard is not in line, not in position for them to uproot and move him towards number 12. And he's actually the one who actually blows up this play. And this is versus Michigan, man. So this is actually a pretty good play right here, using his quickness to his advantage. Using his, and I think he false stepped right here too. He did. He false stepped, stepped inside, used his quickness, got inside, and actually made the play. That's him. Here's another play right here by him. They're in this like hokey, or they're in this bear front actually. Never seen them actually on film in this bear front. Bear being, they have a 0, and they have 2 3s, and they have, you know what I'm saying, a end. So pretty much every offensive lineman is being occupied. So very much a heavy run defense front. But you're gonna see him, like, you know, I see some physicality right out of him right here in this front right here, using his quickness again. But let me show you how he's gonna do it. Gets out of there, he's swiping the hands, gets 72 off balance, because they're trying to do a gap scheme run. If he doesn't get off balance right here, or he doesn't knock this guy off, man, number 5 has a clear lane to the touchdown. So let me do it. Let me play it again. Gets off balance, shows that back, gets a nice pop on the running back right there. But good job of him throwing the throwing the guard off, fighting his hands to, you know, throw the guard off. Still, if the guard, honestly, number 61 pushing this guy into him, you know, into number 72, throws him, you know, number 72 off balance just a bit. But good job by Akingbesote, you know, just seeing this and taking advantage of this when he sees it, man. So that is Tommy Akingbesote, defensive lineman out of Maryland. This guy he's gonna be a developmental piece. He's looking like a pure 3 technique in this role, behind, you know, Osa Odighizuwa, behind the Solomon Thomas, maybe even further down than that. But the kid superpower, as you saw, is his quickness, his initial foot quickness and everything like that, being able to beat guys in the tight areas, so he can affect just the, you know, the landmarks, the land punches of the opposing guards and everything like that. Zone runs whenever he needs to cover multiple gaps and have some lateral quickness. You can see that on pass rushing situations, he has some pass rush in him. If he can, you know, land the move and actually like that, to me, he still reveals his body just a tad bit too much. Like, I'm sorry, I know that it looks cool on the college film, but I just know at the next level, what makes the difference between an NFL caliber defensive lineman and a college caliber defensive lineman is the amount of chest that they give. And he still gives too much chest in his swim move. Like, a swim move is supposed to be nice and tight. So it worked in college because he's bigger and faster than a lot of these guys, and he was just a lot, you know, stronger in a lot of situations. So let's see him work that, you know, that being able to work that quickness. Osa is the perfect player to learn behind, and I feel like Solomon Thomas as well. And with an Aaron White kind is going to be able to teach him how to fire off and be able to use his quickness to generate force on initial, you know, just initial jolt, and be able to read and react. That's the next step in his game. But I do expect that he's going to be a project. So if we can continue to actually nurse this defensive line room and not rush any rookies and everything like that, he's going to be a project that I'm going to be intriguing to see. But if you've made it this far in this video, man, make sure to like and subscribe to the video, man. I love you, Cowboy Nation. Until next time, peace, man.